Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is your man, Uncle Demi, and I'm here once again with another banger for you. We are currently sitting at volume 82. Let's keep this thing going, man. We are slowly but surely reaching our goal of 100 rare builds on NBA 2K20, and today we have the 3&D point. Now, if you know me correctly, which a lot of my nephews and nieces should, my best lockdown build or my favorite lockdown build is the 3&D guard, right? So playing around a little bit, I was able to make the 3&D point. It's a little bit different than the 3&D guard, and I'm gonna explain that. But what's really beautiful about this build is that you could play the secondary ball handler position, and if you wanted to go really like toxic with it, which a lot of people have done recently, going with 3 lockdowns or per se, then you definitely can have this as the primary ball handler, and can be really good with this lineup at either position, having them as the primary ball handler or the secondary ball handler. So let's hop right into it. So first and foremost, you definitely, as usual, you want to go with the shooting and defensive pie chart. This is my second favorite pie chart now. It used to be my first, but now y'all know that this has been my favorite pie chart recently. But this right here is where you want to go ahead and get your 3&D, your shooting and your defensive pie chart. That's going to give you a lot of these two-way type builds also, right? Here, since you're going to be on the perimeter, you definitely want to go with the one with the most speed. So we're going to go with that. And then now what you want to do is you want to max out your first 3, all right? So you want to max these 3 out. Then you want to go to your shooting and max all these out. And then for your post fade, you want to get that to a 57. That gets you right at 16. Then you want to go to a 78 here on your pass accuracy. You want to max out your ball handling, and then you leave all the rest, of course, for the defense. All right, here and 76 here. All right, so there you go. So now you have 6, 16, 8, and 19. So you have 16 shooting badges. You have 19 defensive rebounding badges. You have 6 finishing, which is really good, and then you have 8, which again, with the 8 badges that you do have, they're very limited to being, like I said, the primary ball handler. This is definitely not an ISO build, so you definitely will be looking for screens with this build. But if you run like, it's all about your style, you know. So if you're running with the guard like this as your primary point guard, then obviously you're going to be doing a lot of movement. And this right here is what I like to call dribble, the dribble, drive, and shoot type offense that you'll be running. You definitely do not need to have any low post players. You should go 3 guards with this lineup, which is extremely toxic. And I'm going to start experimenting with that, showing you different type of lineups that you can run in 2K, and this would definitely be one of them. But let's go ahead and hold up. I'm over here talking. I think I missed something. Let me see. Oh, duh, my blocks. I have my blocks maxed out. Wow. Is that just my age showing? Is that just the uncle in me? Like, what the hell? Yo, all right, so you actually had 20. Like, what was I doing? I was looking. I kept looking. I was like, yo, why I have less badges? All right, you had 20. All right, so you actually had 20. So that's even better, right? 16, 28, and 6. All right. So then what you want to do is you want to go built, because you're going to go as skinny as you can. So by going built and then going really skinny, your guy does not look like really bony. Like, that's the good thing about it. Here you want to go 6'5". All right. You want to drop your weight all the way down to 175, and then you want to get your leave your wingspan the same. All right. So when you're looking at your defense, you got perimeter, which is at 84. Your laterals at 84. Your steals at 85. Your blocks is at 80, and the defensive rebounds at 83. So what that means is that you're basically almost pushing 90 with most of your defensive attributes. You definitely hit 90 with your steals, and you hit 89 with your perimeter and lateral quickness, which is great. All right, and then of course, you know, your shooting is going to be really good because you have 80, so you actually hit 84 when you hit 99 with this. You'll be 85, you hit 99.9. And then your driving dunk, believe it or not, will go to an 82. So you'll be extremely close to getting to the 84 with your contact dunk. So what that means is that, guys, when you actually hit over 80, you will get contact dunks occasionally. See, that's something that, you know, a lot of people don't realize. You actually do get contact dunks without equipping contact dunks once you hit a certain level on your driving dunk. So like, keep that in mind. You can get contact dunks still. So this is a really good build to have a 78 driving dunk at a point guard position that's not even considered a shooter. I mean, I'm a slasher. You're just considered a lot like a sharp shooting, defender. You almost get contact dunks, right? Now, like I said, 75 ball handling makes this really tough to do any type of like straight up ISOing with. So this is definitely something that requires a pick, right? So you definitely want to work off screens with this, or like I said, if you work off like the dribble and drive type of offense, where basically, you keep the floor spread and each one of y'all just dribble and pass out, try to, dribble in, pass out, dribble in, pass out. That's a really, really toxic lineup. And then occasionally doing some wraps. It gets difficult to guard, right? That's one of the hardest things to guard, especially if you run with the center. There's been many times I actually am a center and I'm going against 3 guards, and it's so hard for me to keep up with these, guards rapping and running around, switching. This is because I'm so slow, right? So, keep that in mind, right? Here, what you want to do is you either want to go with your lockdown or your spot up shooting or your slashing. To me, it's really what your preference is, but I'm going with the lockdown. But you could go with the shooter. But I just say I will keep this guy as a primary. If you're going to play this 3&D point as a spot up, or like he's not going to be the primary ball handler, then I definitely say go with the spot up, right? So of course, just go ahead and get this individual to 99. Well, you have 3&D point right here, right? And then, okay, I don't know how did Steph get in here, man? that's like what? Yeah, come on, man. Come on. He plays defense. He ain't no defense. He ain't no primary defender. Anyway, get this person to 99. All right, and then for here with your badges, you want to go with contact finishers. You always want to get on gold. And since you only have 3 badges left, I think the best thing to do would just go with Giant Slayer, right? And then with your shooting, of course, you want to go your quick draw on gold. You want to get your range extender. You want to get your catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. You want to get with your corner specialist if you're going to plan on being in the corner, right? You want to go with your hot zone hunter. I'm not going silver now because I just know that there's just not enough badges to pass around with this build. So just going to go with the ones that I feel are the most important. All right. And then so you want to go corner specialist because there's going to be times where you be in the corner as a lockdown, and you can be in the corner. Catch and shoot is good. Of course, like I said, if you know me long enough, 2K Labs said that silver is good. Is as high as you need to go. So that's pretty good. Believe it or not, they said you get a lot of bang for your buck with bronze range extender, but I just don't want to go that route. But if you wanted to go on gold, you can go on gold on that. By all means, you can do that. That's perfectly fine. Then you can actually go with hot zone hunter, right? The last one I think that would be best for this individual would either be Green Machine or Deadeye, and that's what I'm going with. I'm going with Deadeye. So this would be the lineup that I see right here. That would be perfect, right? I mean lineup. The badges that I think would be perfect for this for the 3&D. Now again, this is your build. You can make it any way you want. This is just something I'm thinking of, right? This is where things get tricky, all right? I'm just going to go ahead and say, listen, you need to have handles for days and you need to have quick first step. Just go ahead and get those just because that's just something that you're going to need at all times as a ball handler anyway. So why not just get it, right? With your last 2 badges, I think that it all just comes down to preference. But again, the most important badge in here is actually Dimer. So why not just get Dimer, right? Just go ahead and get that Dimer just to be able to help out your teammates if you're passing it out. If you're primary ball handler, you definitely want to try to get the Dimer. If you're in a corner, even just passing it back out with Dimer is still good. So go ahead and take advantage of having a Dimer badge on your actual guard, right? And then here, this is when things get really good because you got a lot of defensive badges. But I think the most important ones, you want to go with Clamps. You definitely want to go with Intimidator. Right? You want to go with Pick Dodger. You want to go with Pickpocket. You want to go with Tireless Defender. And then you want to go with Rebound Chaser because it's always good to have that rebound chasing ability. All right. And then you have 3 badges left. This is, again, it's all about preference. You are a really good lockdown. If you do not have anybody in your team that has defensive leader, then go ahead and do that. Get that defensive leader badge to be able to help out. I think Tireless Defender is really important. As you know, like if this is if you're guarding the ball, like I said, if you're the primary ball handler, then expect to be able to guard the ball. So you definitely want to have Tireless Defender in some type of capacity because you definitely can get fatigued going back and forth over the screens. And like I said, if you're, and I'm setting this up here if I'm playing in a corner and, you know, I can get those rebounds. But again, if you're going to be playing as a primary ball handler, then I say I actually go ahead and get this on to tireless defender. Go ahead and get that on gold. You can either go your pick dodger on gold also. Intimidator and clamps is definitely the most important ones. Anything here that I say that will be good to have will be rebound chaser, rim protector, chase down will be another good one. Defensive leaders is always good. This gives you everybody on the team a +3 attribute. If, like I said, if you want to go ahead and tweak that, you can go ahead and get rebound chaser right here on I love rebound chaser, to be honest with you. You can go ahead and get that on silver, and then you can actually put this on Hall of Fame just to make sure, because I'm telling you right now, it's really important, guys. You know, when you are, I mean, if I had $1 for every time my defender's like, man, I'm flashing, I'm tired. Like, you know, and they're, you know, it's sometimes you get some possessions where there is a lot of picks going on. You're running around, they get an offensive rebound, then you're still holding R2 trying to catch up. Then they get another offensive rebound, and you're just literally flashing for the next 20 seconds. So this is a really good one, especially on the twos court. All right, so don't sleep on tireless defender. It's a really good badge. All right, but there you go. My nephews and nieces, again, a really solid build. This comes right off the same tree for the 3&D guard, which is my favorite 3&D, my favorite lockdown build to run with. So this is a really solid build. This is definitely a comp build, especially as a secondary ball handler. If you want to use it as a primary, it's going to take, like, again, a special lineup. But other than that, this is your man, Uncle Demi. If you enjoyed this video, you know what you need to do. Please subscribe to my channel. We're making a huge push right now for 8,000 subs. Definitely want to get those 8,000 subs. We're pushing hard for at least 10,000 subs by the end of this year. So that's definitely something that's achievable. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this ride so far, and we're going to continue to, I'm going to continue to drop these individual videos for you, man. Hopefully this is something that can still sustain with the different type of series that we have coming out with, of course, the NBA Player Series. Of course, I have another series that I'm about to drop, and I have another series that I'm trying to drop. So hopefully it's going to keep y'all on your toes and keep y'all entertained. Other than that, this is your man, Uncle Demi, and you know I'll be back really, really soon with another banger. And when I say I'll be back really soon with another banger, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop out the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on every corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go help.